22 News in Focus continues to air on our 22 News Plus app, and host Patrick Berry joins us live in studio now with a preview of what we can expect this upcoming week. Hey, Patrick.
Well, just before we went to break, you teased the story about State Auditor Diana DiZoglio. My interview with her finally got posted, so you can see that on the 22 News Plus app. It was a fantastic discussion about, what does an auditor do? That was really what I wanted to ask her, because I don't know what a state auditor does. And then we sidetracked a little bit into the issue about the November 24 ballot initiative and where it stands today. So it was a great discussion between the two of us. You can see that on the app. I also just sat down with a member of the Tony Signoli organization to take a look at the midterm elections, which are still several months off. But nationally, some states have primaries coming up, so it'll be a telltale to see what happens this November. A lot of information I didn't realize about midterm elections historically and so forth. So that was another great discussion. One of the most famous music halls in our area, the Iron Horse up in Northampton, is now, or it has been for the last several years, under a nonprofit organization. So they're doing some fundraising to maintain the facility. If you haven't been into it lately, it is beautiful. They've upgraded some things. You'll love it. So I had to sit down with Chris Freeman. A doctor and I had a conversation about vitamins and supplements. What's the difference? Why you should be taking some and not others? Fascinating conversation. Way more way more in vitamins and supplements than I ever could have imagined.
They're important.
Very. And this is one you're going to be interested in. Child car safety seats.
Yes,
there are
very important.
So many out there. It's what's the right one. So Dr. Emily Thomas from Consumer Reports came in. That's what she does. She studies child safety in cars and car safety, and we went through all the things you need to think about when you're purchasing a child safety seat.
That's great.
So that's what you can find on the app this week. And don't forget that there are now 7 locally produced shows on the app. Yours, mine, a whole slew of others. So if you haven't downloaded the app yet, please go to your Apple TV, your Fire TV, or your Roku device. Search on 22 News Plus. It should pop right up, hit download, and off you go.
Always a lot of great stuff and a lot of great people that you get to chat with, Patrick.
I love it.
Can't wait to see it. Thank you.
Thank you.